Hi guys, it's been the third time I tried to make this video because I got an interruption like twice, so that was like, that's really the main reason, and then I was like having no idea where I was going with this, but now I'm pretty sure I got it, because it's just, whenever I make my videos I don't have anything planned out, which is dumb because I, well, should have things planned out, but I just don't. So yeah. I just wanted to let you guys in on my day, and I'm just so sorry I haven't made videos in a really long time because, I don't know, it's not that I've been doing good in my life and I've been helping other people with their life. No, I've just been lazy and I've been going through some hard times, and so I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll make a video now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm probably not, though. Yeah, let's just hope that I'll make it to YouTube, but make this out of my camera and into my computer to YouTube. Let's just hope I upload it, because I'll make videos and I won't upload them. As you could tell, I only have like, what, 5 videos on my channel, and I think one of them, it's like repeating. Okay, sorry, I'm getting off track. I wanted to let you know about my day. Okay, so I do this thing where I go to school an hour early to kind of socialize with the people that I know, and it's also because my parents take me an hour early, and it also helps me get my work done that I didn't do the night before. Anyways, school starts at 8:05 and I get there at 7. That's about an hour. Okay, and so basically, and this was today, I got there at 7. Everything was kind of going alright, but I just haven't really been myself. And once it was like first period, which is, it starts at 8:05, it was like 10 minutes in the class, and I'm like, okay, I can't do it anymore. So I asked if I'm not feeling well, which I really wasn't, but it wasn't like I was gonna die feeling well. So I was like, okay, just like emotional, whatever is going on in here. And so, anyway, I have been home for a couple hours. I, like, slept through those couple hours. And I was like, you know, it's pretty bright out today. Like, look at this. Even though it's winter, it is bright. You can't even see what's going on over there. You can't even see, man. So, I actually opened my curtains instead of having a dark room, which I always have. So, it's like, I should make a video. But anyway, I guess I wanted to kind of talk about being like an extrovert and an introvert, and anxiety, and just socializing in events like those. And because I saw this one video and I was like, maybe I should talk about this. Maybe I should talk about this. So anyway, it just inspired me. Basically, I have this thing where I say I'm an extrovert, but really I'm an introvert. I'm realizing this because I've had 2 people like, are you sure you're not an introvert? I think you might be an introvert. I'm like, no, I'm an extrovert. I'm totally an extrovert. It's not a bad thing being an introvert. It's not a bad thing being an extrovert. But I had this thing in my head. I was like, I'm an extrovert. Totes my goats. And it was because I can just, like, talk to people. Like, if I see someone on the street and I'm like, dang, girl, I like your shoes, I will say, I like your shoes, and have no thought process behind it. But that's about it. Like, where I can kind of talk, have a bit of a conversation with, like, strangers, which, you know, not good to talk to strangers, but you can kind of get the point. Like, that part comes pretty easily to me, but when I'm in a school environment, or an environment where I know a bunch of people, it's kind of like, during that process, I just want to leave and kind of just get out of the situation. I don't want to be involved in it in any way. I kind of like, people think I'm like upset, like I'll be invited to a party, and it may seem like I'm a party pooper, but I'm really not. I probably am. I just try not to be, and it's kind of hard for me to socialize with people. But, like, at school, I will be the kind of person in class, like, I only have, like, 2 classes where I'm actually, like, good at talking to, like, the teacher and the people inside the classroom, my peers, basically. But other than that, that's about it. Like, out of, like, 8 classes, I only have 2. And lunch, I don't, well, you could count lunch. It's one of those. So, 3. But lunch is a class. Okay, sorry. Okay. So, basically, I was just, I'm very quiet. I don't like talking in class. I don't like saying anything in class. So my teachers, I don't like being really involved with going up to the board and, like, doing an equation or talking about something or, like, presenting. Like, we had to do this one thing. It's called Poetry Out Loud. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I finally got to present mine, and it was a poetry. It was a poem that we had to. The teacher made us go look for a poem, and we had to memorize that. And he gave us, like, about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks to memorize it. So that was good. And I'm pretty good at memorizing, but I'm also pretty good at putting things off till the very last moment.
Do you like a snickerdoodle?
No.
I got them this morning. They're like this big.
I'm making a video.
Oh. Is your tea done? Because she's going to...
Yeah, I'm going to have to edit this out because it's going to memory. It's not... Mom, can you please... I will come out in a minute. I just haven't talked to my YouTubers in a while. It's been about, like, 3 months. Maybe longer. I'm not sure. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, Poetry Out Loud. He gave us about 2 weeks to recite it, or memorize it, and I'm pretty good at memorizing, but I'm also pretty good at putting things off, like I just said. And basically, I started memorizing it 3 days before the presentation, because that's, like, the time process, all that I really needed, to memorize it and kind of, you know, talk freely. And I did memorize it, which I was thankful. And basically, when the teacher, and I don't have a problem with memorizing, like I just said. Wow, I'm good at repeating myself. But when it came to going up and talking in front of the whole class, I have this one thing where I stutter when I'm talking in front of people. It's not really good. Or I'll be shaky. Like, I had to do this one presentation last year about, like, Washington, D.C. and about the Holocaust Memorial Museum, because we had to learn about, like, a memorial, and then talk about it, and it was supposed to be credit for, like, D.C. I don't know. And, like, I messed up on one thing on that presentation. I started shaking, and I couldn't really continue on with my presentation, so I was, like, hoping that would not go on for my, I don't really know what's going on with my hand. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen when I presented my poem, but once I got up there, I was like, I actually volunteered. I was, like, maybe the 5th to last person, but I actually, like, volunteered. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this done with. I don't like being the last person because it's just pressure. So anyway, I end up going up there, and all of a sudden it's like my heart feels like it's burning. Like, this whole area right here, it just feels like it's burning, and it's just really a really bad feeling. And then when I'm presenting it, my voice is shaking. Have you ever had that happen where your voice is shaking? It's not necessarily you, but your voice is. That's what happened, and I said it all, but it sounded horrible, so I had to do it the next day, which sounded a little bit better, but wasn't much of an improvement. Yeah. Anywho, also, when it comes to, like, just basically with the whole presenting and talking in class, like, I had my one teacher, and he's, like, my favorite teacher now, But in the beginning of school, and this is the first day of school, of high school, which was this year, we all are, it's a classroom, and the desks are divided in like 4 groups, like there's like 4 desks together, and then there's like this aisle where it's like there's a big gap in between this side of desks and then these side of desks, and there's that aisle, and I was like the 3rd person in that class, so I'm like, okay, I'll just sit over there, you know, on this side. Everyone else sits on the complete opposite side of me. They're all on this side of the room, and I'm just like, ow. And then like that day, the teacher, like after class ends, the teacher pulls me over and he's just like, are you new around here? I'm like, well, I am a freshman. This is new. It's a new environment, because that's when you start high school, freshman year. I don't know, some schools it's like sophomore year or maybe 8th grade. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I am new. He's like, but are you new to like the community? I'm like, no, I'm not. And he's like, do you have friends? And I was like, yeah. Inside my head it was like, very few, but yes. But I was like, yeah. And are you just not get along? It's like, it's just the thing, I don't really know them, and they didn't really know me, even though like half of them actually, because we had 2 middle schools that went to this one high school, and like half of them went to this one middle school that I went to. But yeah, they knew me, and they just didn't want to socialize with me, which I'm kind of okay with, because I don't like socializing in classrooms and like talking and being partners, because when I'm working with someone and I don't necessarily know them, I feel like pressure, and then I end up doing all the work, which is not fun to do. And it's just really pressured, and then you have to talk to those people, and I don't like talking to other people. So yeah. And I just feel like I should make this video for those who also having these feelings. You're not alone. I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other people, and I'm sure it's just not me. That's why there's like a lot of people in this world, and we all have to have something in common other than being male or female or whatever you like to be called. I don't know. But anyway, just want to make that video, and maybe I'll make another one. I said I'd cover other topics in this video, but I have no idea what those topics are, and I feel like this is really long. I don't even know how long this video has been, but yeah. So I guess this is where I part my ways. Hopefully I'll make more videos, and hopefully I will edit this so it won't be as long, and maybe there'll be a second part to this. This might be part 1, part 2. I need to write things down before I make a video, because it's just bad, because I just ramble like this, and all these thoughts are just scattered all over the place. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. You all have a wonderful day, and do not forget to take your veggies, because those are important for your daily life, I think. Okay, well, yeah, have a good day, and yes, okay, bye-bye, bye.